Kong in the trunk.
I'm back. Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Rhodes Squadron. Today, this is a little theory that's going around, okay? I don't know how much truth there is to this, although I've heard different versions of this over the last few months. And now it's sort of taken a life of its own. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker theory says Kylo Ren was a double agent the whole time. Did Ben Solo kill his father for the greater good? Alright. That's from Esquire. Things are always pretty black and white in the Star Wars saga. You have the Jedi and the Sith, good and evil, the light side of the Force and the dark side of the Force. Except if you're Disney, you're trying to get rid of it all. Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. But The Last Jedi introduced gray area between the light and dark sides of the Force with our new hero, Rey, not wanting to fully choose sides between the Jedi and the Sith. And the complexity of The Last Jedi sets a new saga up for what could be more of a nuanced idea of good and evil in the upcoming Rise of Skywalker. I hate that. Just letting you know right now, I hate it. This is part of the narrative of anybody can be one with the Force crap. A Star Wars fan on Reddit recently posed the idea that Kylo Ren killed his dad to become closer to the dark side so he could draw out Palpatine and finally end it. Now, this would certainly be a tragic and interesting twist, but how exactly would it work? We saw Kylo willingly attempt to kill his own mother in The Last Jedi, and the other atrocities he committed could not justify destroying the Emperor, could they? Well, he actually targeted his mother and decided not to. It was the two surrounding TIE fighters that actually shot, but okay. Another user jumped in with what's pretty interesting on the theory of how Kylo Ren could have initially been attempting to infiltrate the Sith, only to be seduced by the dark side. We can potentially regard Kylo in the same way. He could have made a conscious decision to join the dark side to save something / end Palpatine, whatever, but there's still numerous emotional issues and traumas dealing with perceived betrayal from his family and abandonment issues, as well as his belief that his role is to be a monster everyone thinks he is. I had dismissed the double agent theory before, but now I see that I could be viewing it too simplistically. It's not an either-or thing. Kylo could have very well believed he was doing something, quote, right. But that also means he would have had to become a monster everyone considered him to be. Okay, so basically what this is saying is, look, he killed Han to further himself into the dark side because he essentially believes that in theory, he's known about Palpatine the whole time, okay? And he felt like the only way to beat Palpatine is to become as strong with the dark side as possible in order to permanently put an end to Emperor Palpatine, okay? And evidently, like, this theory would also... There's different variations of it. One was like, you know, Snoke would also have known that Palpatine was out there. Whether or not they'd be working together, I don't know. I don't like this theory at all, okay? Number one, I don't like the idea. I don't like the gray Jedi thing. Good, evil, Jedi, Sith. It's one of the things that Disney is sort of swerving away from, and it's arguably, you know, the strongest part of Star Wars, the backbone. For a lot of fans, I have learned, especially since starting this channel, because I'm more of a smuggler, bounty hunter, you know, the ships, the scoundrels, all that sort of thing is sort of my Star Wars. But for many, many fans, the Jedi and the Sith is their Star Wars. And I think you can see that in the popularity of the prequels, right? I do not believe that Kylo is a double agent or has been playing both sides as a way to get closer to Palpatine. Although I have seen, like I said, I've seen that theory posed before. I think what's going to happen here is essentially him and Rey are going to face off. Then Palpatine's going to show himself. And then they're going to turn their attention from each other to Palpatine. And there's going to be a battle ensue. And if you want to know my honest opinion, I think Rey gets struck down. I do believe Rey's going to die in this thing. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I think Rey's going to bite it. Or she will die, but Kylo will... Something will happen and she gets resurrected. Something. They'll resurrect Rey instead of Luke. And then, you know... you can light the planet on fire at that point. You tell me what you think about this double agent crap with Kylo Ren. I don't buy it. This does say fan theory, but I will tell you, it's fan theory that is constructed around some rumor around the Rise of Skywalker from months ago. So, you never know. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.